Hi, I'm Sean. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ who struggles with the long-term after effects of drug addiction, low self-esteem, and poor mental health. Jesus saved me when I was 19, out of in the thick of my drug addiction, which I struggled with for a further 5 years as a born-again Christian. I wholeheartedly loved Jesus, but still struggled with an addiction. I found that I was judged by Christians. I found it difficult to engage in church. People would make comments such as, "You call yourself a Christian, why are you taking drugs?" Or, "You should seek deliverance for the evil that's in your life," or, "You should lay that down at the cross and allow Jesus to take it from you." Little did they know that privately at home, I'd be on my knees daily, bawling my eyes out, crying for God to take it from me. After 5 years of struggling, and shortly after being baptized in the Holy Spirit, God changed my circumstances and my life changed. And I was finally free of my addiction, or at least I thought I was. After 6 months of being free, I met Sheila, my wife. 18 months later, we were married. We had children. I engaged in a long IT career, and life was normal. I was regularly attending church, leading a home group, your average Christian. About 5 years ago, I had a wake-up call when I heard the news that a close old friend overdosed and died from a heroin overdose. And for me, that was a real wake-up call, having had the realization and the understanding that that could so easily have been me. God used that. At the time, I was running my own IT business and web development business, building it. And I went to bed at night excited at the fact that I got this really awesome website that I was going to be working on for a new client. But I woke up in the morning and that excitement for technology and IT had disappeared, and God had replaced it with a passion to be involved in helping people to recover from drug and alcohol addictions. So after about a year, my business had closed. I'd started studying a Cert 4 in alcohol and other drugs. I was volunteering 2 days a week at a drug and alcohol rehab in Rockingham. And a year ago, I moved down to the southwest, where I engaged in full-time employment in a drug and alcohol rehab in Nannup. And I'm also studying full-time to be a counsellor as well. At the beginning of the year, Lee preached a message on Christians being actively involved in ministry. And God really spoke to me during that service. I'd been sitting back waiting for something to happen for me to get involved in, and I clearly heard God tell me to actually make things happen. I had a call on my life several years ago to be involved in setting up a Christian rehab somewhere in WA, and I've kind of been sitting around waiting for that to happen, and in that service I felt God say, "It's up to you, you've got to do this," which is why I'm getting involved in setting up Celebrate Recovery at Cornerstone Church. So before I tell you any more about what Celebrate Recovery is, here's a video clip.
Hi, my name is Marla.
Hi, my name is Dolly.
My name is Sector.
My name is Dan King.
My name is Javier.
My name is Becky. I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ.
Who struggles with sexual abuse,
codependency,
anger and control issues,
Sexual addiction.
That struggles with sexual addiction.
control, and sexual abuse.
My struggles began when I was 11. That was the first time that I was abused.
I grew up in an alcoholic family with a father who was very abusive.
I didn't think I struggled with sexual addiction until about 3 years ago when I tried to, by myself, quit being unfaithful to my wife.
Wasn't until God brought me to Celebrate Recovery that really opened my eyes to the truth about who I really was and realized the lie that I had lived for so long.
I came to CR because I was extremely depressed, suicidal, hopeless, and had basically given up on life. I was a non-believer and had no hope left.
I realized that the pain of dealing with a recovery, not trying to stay sober, but a recovery was less than the pain that I was causing other people.
There was a calling. God just called me.
A person that I work with, who I confided in, who is a strong believer in Jesus Christ, has a great walk with him, told me about CR. And then when I went to my counselor, she told me, she reiterated Celebrate Recovery, and that's kind of when I started looking for a Celebrate Recovery group to attend. And that was 3 months ago.
Celebrate Recovery helped me understand that the deep-seated shame was causing me to have behaviors that might have been okay socially, but they weren't okay with God.
The program that makes a difference is because it's Christ-based.
CR has given me tools. It has given me accountability partners.
I'm able to operate from a much healthier place today because of the help that I've received in CR.
Celebrate Recovery has just offered such a support and such a connection and an understanding that I can be loved, not a way just to be alone anymore. It's a family.
Because of God's grace and Celebrate Recovery, I am able to help others.
I'm a better person, mother, daughter, a wife.
I am able to deal with my life every day. I am able to more completely love my children and others in my life. I am able to get up and function every day.
I now have a great wife that loves me, that accepts me for who I am. I have a woman that stands by my side and has an understanding. I have a better relationship with my kids. I have real friends that I can reach out to. And my life is just better. I am Dan King.
I am Becky.
My name is Javier Blanco.
I'm Dolly.
My name is Sector, and I overcome.
Because He overcame.
Although my passion is to help people recover from drug and alcohol addictions, Celebrate Recovery is a Christ-centered program for anyone, whether they're Christians or not, and it helps them to recover from their hurts, hang-ups, and habits. The difference between Celebrate Recovery and other 12-step programs such as Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, etc., is that Celebrate Recovery only recognizes Jesus Christ as a higher power. The format of Celebrate Recovery groups is that we'll meet once a week at Cornerstone Church on a Sunday night, where we'll meet as a large group and then split into 2 gender-based groups where we'll work through or talk about our issues together. In the large group, we'll start with praise and worship, and then there'll be a teaching based on one of the 8 principles of Celebrate Recovery, which are based on the Beatitudes. In the midweek groups, we'll meet together in small groups where we'll work through step study guides together, where we'll work together helping each other to overcome our issues. If you're interested in knowing more about Celebrate Recovery, you can join our Celebrate Recovery Busselton Facebook group, which is a closed group for confidentiality. And we're having an information night on the 14th of August at 7 p.m. Our first meeting will be on the 23rd of August at 6:30 p.m. So don't forget to put those in your calendar, and we look forward to seeing you.